You see me with no makeup on today. We have to get up really early because we are going to go meet Shala's teacher, because Monday is the first day of school. So we're trying to get you know, we're gonna go and find where her classroom is and meet the teacher and maybe some of the kids. So that'll be fun. So that's where we're going right now. I'm really kind of bummed that they're going back to school, but I'm really happy because she's getting older. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm also sad that she's getting older too. It's like it's like one of them like bittersweet kind of things for me. Like every year that like she gets into another higher grade or something, I'm like, but then I'm like, yay, she's not, you know, a little girl anymore. She's getting to be a big girl, you know, and that's awesome for me. And she's actually in the back right now. I'm talking about her right in front of her face, but I don't really care because she's my baby. So I'm probably gonna, after this, I'm gonna drop my mom off at work. So yeah, I hope you get a cool teacher, Shala, like you did last year, you know. Miss Buchanan.
Miss Hensley was the awesome one.
Yeah, both of them are pretty cool, weren't they? See, they have like the main teacher, and then they have like a teacher's assistant that like actually like does like basically kind of like what an assistant does for a celebrity, which does like all of their dirty work. I know that's like really crazy to say that shit, but they also help. The teacher's assistants also help too. It's not like they just not help. I don't know like how to describe it or whatever, but like they help like with like the learning as well, you know what I mean? Like they help the kids, like if they're having trouble or whatever, they help them with that. So we're gonna go up here. Usually we go up this way. There's like a little way like for the car riders to go through, but I'm gonna go up this way because she's not quite yet a car rider yet, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna post like pictures on Instagram and things like that of like her first day of school and stuff like that, because like, oh my god, there's already so many people here.
See?
Oh my goodness. I'm probably gonna
all people.
Yeah. There's so many. They're not all starting first grade. They're starting school in general, Shala. That's the thing. So, oh my god, we should have came up here early, Shala. Like, I didn't even think.
Early.
Yes, early. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna park right here where it says no parking, because I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be in here long at all, so yeah. So yeah. So we just got done with the Meet Your Teacher, and Shala got a cool teacher this year, and she used to be my brother's teacher from like 2nd grade, but now she's in 1st grade. Like they just move them all around everywhere, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and go without running into this truck in front of me. But yeah. So I got a bunch of stuff here that I gotta like fill out before Monday, so I'll be in form heaven or hell. Not really hell, but probably heaven, because you know it's like every year like around this time you fill out forms for like health reasons and all that fun jazz, you know. So yeah. Basically I guess it's just gonna be like an overall thing of like what the class is gonna be like, and it's crazy because it's a new year and it's just new in general, so I'm excited for it, you know, just very excited for her going to be in the 1st grade. And I gotta tell Mom, I'm right here at my mom's house because she lives in like 2 seconds apart from her school. So yeah, I'm about to leave. Uh-oh, didn't lock the door. I'm about to leave to go to take my brother to school now. It's been one of those days where we're up and down, running. So hopefully after this I can hang out and chill and do my thing. who knows? So we're gonna go ride this little asshole to his school. No offense or anything like that to him, but I seriously think our neighbors are moving in or something. I have no idea, but they like to block the goddamn way. But it's okay. Can you see this truck? It's like in the middle of the road. Like I had to like fucking seriously. I don't know. So we're going to go to my brother's school. It's now his teacher. To meet his teacher, and yeah, it's gonna be fun because hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is all that we have to do today. But I doubt it because you know me. We'll probably ride somewhere else. I'm trying to get my vlogs down really short, but it ain't been happening for me. So if you don't like these really long vlogs, I'm really, really sorry. But I'm trying. I'm trying to shorten them up, but it's just not happening for me. So, sorry. I really like long videos, or I like to film long videos because, here I go. Oh, I can get stopped at this red light. We gotta go. It's like 1:45, so we're running pretty good on time. Because the school's not but like 10 minutes away, if that. So, it's a good thing. So, also another thing that like I did before I left was I filmed a vlog for you. Not a vlog, but a school supply haul. And it's now being loaded up as I speak. So you guys hopefully, well, you guys will already see it and everything, but I wanted to do it before school started because school started on Monday. So for our kids, not for everybody else in the world, because some people probably went back soon. Okay, so we're here, we're just hanging out waiting because it's at 1:30 and it's 1 o'clock right now. So we're just hanging out until it's about time. We'll probably go in here about 10 till. But yeah, we're just waiting. I ain't been up here to this middle school in forever. This is the middle school that I went to when I was a kid. I ain't been here forever. Like I think the last time I was here was like the last day of school, and I was picking up a friend's kid, like a friend of mine's brother, and then like we rode off into the sunset. That's very dramatic, right? We rode off into the sunset. You're right. I didn't ride off into the sunset. I rode off into the fucking on the interstate and left that motherfucker because I was excited. It was the last day of school. Waiting, but he was telling me about his schedule, so go ahead and tell
My
us.
schedule last year was, I think first was health, and then
He forgot. He forgot.
And then I know at the end of the year I had course. Then before that I had art.
And then you had your normal classes, didn't you?
No, then I had Mr. McGraw.
What does he do now? Does he still do what he normally did?
Yeah.
What is that?
What is that? It's like he does like he builds like.
Oh, he's like a wood shop dude.
No.
Well, what is
he don't build stuff out of wood. He's like energy.
Like
can't say it. Like
engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
I knew what she was talking about. We all knew what she was talking about, didn't we? Didn't we, y'all?
And then before that, I think I had. I can't remember what the first one was, but I already know what my second, third, and fourth one is.
Really? What was those? What you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But mine was in like Mr. Garage. He does it for 6th graders, like the career engineer.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna be in 7th this year. He's a big boy now.
Look what the time is.
And he got one more year
it's
in
one
middle
more
school.
10.
I know, we're waiting. We got
How
like
many minutes do we got?
we got like 10 minutes. So we're just hanging out here.
Just hanging out.
Now I'm gonna show you something that's gonna be really, really crazy. And we always, like in high school, we would have like the perfect look at this mountain, and we called it Titty Mountain. Okay. This was called the infamous Titty Mountain, and if you look over here, it looked like a pregnant woman's belly. And yeah, that was Titty Mountain right there. Everybody called it Titty Mountain just because obviously it was shaped like a tit. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? And it's a mountain. It's not a real titty hall, so don't get it twisted. That was the infamous Titty Mountain, y'all, and that was what everybody called that mountain. It was very infamous. I think everybody through high school and middle school called it that. Like, if you were outside at some point in your school life, you seen that mountain. You would see that mountain and be like, "There's Titty Mountain." And I don't know why it shaped like that, but it's shaped like that.
And people live on it too.
Yeah, people live on it too. Like, there's houses up there and everything. Like, it's crazy. Like,
they live up in like the head part.
yeah. Like, if you actually look at it from like the football field over in the high school, you could see the whole perspective of what I'm talking about. Like, it's like a pregnant woman laying down basically, but like here, like in the middle school, you could just see like the titty and the belly. But if you go over to the football field, it looks like the entire pregnant woman. It's so crazy because that's how it rolls. I don't know, like if you go to Reynolds, like if anybody's a local, like Asheville local, then you went to Reynolds, you know what I'm talking about. Like, that's just it. Like, if you went to Reynolds High in Asheville, then you know what I'm fucking talking about. So if any of my ex-classmates or alumni that came to before or after me have been to school, they know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is how this place has changed since I was in middle school. These were there, and this underhanging was not there. So, and the trees, I think we're still here, but not these tables or anything like that, or this walkway underhanging thing. Hill was the worst hill to walk up and down to go to health class and gym and everything. Oh, I was so glad when I didn't have to come back to this place. Here's the front doors of my middle school. This is my old middle school, y'all. It's like going back to the good old days here, right? This is my high school, y'all. Like, this is like bringing back too many memories. This is my high school.
This is where the bus is.
I know, it's been like 10 years since I've been here, but this is my high school. Yay! Looking back. And like, look at the streets. Look how cool it is. It's got like rockets on it. Hold on, let me just show you if you guys could see it or not see it. It's got rockets on it because we were Rockets. Yeah. I didn't like my school because there was too many stuck-ups. I still am very proud to be there. I know that's crazy to say, but my school was nothing but like, it was all about like academics and sports, and that was it. I mean, what more can I say about it? I didn't like it because of that reason. I mean, not because of that reason, but it was like mostly like if you weren't smart or you weren't in a jock or you weren't an overachiever, then you were a fucking loser basically, and you weren't popular or anything like that. And it was all about cliques there, and I didn't like cliques. I don't like cliques at all. I think schools should not have cliques just because, you know, like you have, like in my school it was like you were in a jock or you were a nerd or you were a goth or you were a drama geek, you were whatever, and I didn't like that. I didn't like being grouped in a specific group. I wanted to be myself. That's why I was never like associated with any of them. I think I was more of an outsider than anything, and that's how I am now. Is like, I'm an outsider still to this day, and I think that's just because I don't like to form to society when it comes to having a certain group or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have friends, or I did have friends, and all that fun jazz. It was just, yeah, I didn't want to be I didn't want to be in a stereotypical group, if that makes sense. I wanted to be my own individual self. And yeah, so, but we had a good time. I got to meet one of my old middle school teachers. She was there, but I think she's retiring because she's only going to be there for like a few more weeks and then she's over. Like, I guess she's done retiring, or maybe she's just, I don't know, maybe probably moving on to a different school or something. I don't know, but she's not going to be here. She's not going to be at my brother's school that long, but he did get her for homeroom for a few weeks. So that was like awesome that he got to meet her. And I was so happy because like, I love her. She was the sweetest teacher in the world. And like, she knew my family too. Like, she knew like my cousin, and she knew a bunch of people in my family. So, because she went to the church that's like literally like you could walk to it from that school. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here just because I can. I don't know why. I just feel like there's nothing else to like vlog about, because like it's done with. Like, everything with school and everything is completely done with. So yeah, you know, sadly, but yeah, I hope that, you know, you guys enjoyed the little venture I went on, and yeah.